start to finish, Nebraska's coaching search takes just 4 days. Good evening, I'm Brandy Peterson.
I'm Rob McCartney, and the Huskers opt for Oregon State's head coach. So Mike Riley will become the next leader of Husker football.
Here's the statement he released through the Nebraska Athletic Department, saying, quote, "It is truly an honor to join the University of Nebraska family. Though we love Corvallis and Oregon State, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to coach at one of the nation's most storied football programs, and I can't wait to get started." So, who is Mike Riley? KETV News Watch 7 Sports Director Andy Kendi joins us live from the Big Red Zone.
Brandy, Mike Riley is one of the most respected college football coaches in the country. Not a so-called splashy hire, but a 61-year-old coach who's seen it all, the ups and downs of college and pro football, keeping a steady attitude throughout, even after a disappointing loss to an in-state rival, knocking his team out of a bowl bid over the weekend. Take a listen.
It's disappointing, for sure. I think that, you know, you always want to win more games.
That could be one of the reasons why Mike Riley is leaving his hometown in Corvallis to take what he calls a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity in Lincoln. Riley is Oregon State's all-time leader in wins with 93, and even followed in his father Bud's footsteps, who was a longtime assistant with the Beavers in Corvallis.
You know, when your dad coaches, you know, you are really involved. I mean, you hear all the stuff about the players and the games, and you know, we kind of went week to week being really as close to fans as you can be.
Riley's coached in the NFL with the Chargers for 3 years, even won a couple Grey Cups in Canada, but he's a college coach by nature and has the respect from his peers from coast to coast. In fact, back in September, ESPN surveyed college football coaches and asked the question, which coach would that coach want his son to play for? Well, Mike Riley finished near the top of the list.
Just a good football coach, and sometimes that gets ignored because he comes across as such an easygoing guy, and that's authentic.
Riley went 93-80 in his 14 seasons at Oregon State, 6-2 in bowl games, and has been able to recruit future NFL standouts like Steven Jackson and Brandon Cooks to Corvallis. Now Riley gets his chance in Lincoln, becoming the 29th head coach in Nebraska football history. All right, former Husker Damon Benning of 1620 The Zone now joining me. Now, Damon, let's talk about your initial reaction from Mike Riley. It surprised a lot of people. Did it surprise you?
Yeah, it absolutely. I was totally caught off guard. But the thing about it is when you get inside the numbers and you talk to peers and you talk to people in college football, he is highly, highly respected. And the thing about it is he's just what Nebraska needs. I think they need to be led. They need to calm kind of some choppy waters. And they need clear-cut vision. And I think that's what he brings to the table. And that's outside of the fact that he's pretty good from an X's and O's standpoint.
I'm going to ask you that. What do you think Mike Riley's biggest upside is as a coach, X's and O's wise, and what may be his biggest challenge?
Well, I tell you, from a you know, kind of what the good thing about him that I think he can take advantage of right away is he's got good familiarity with manufacturing quarterbacks. He's able to groom quarterbacks. He's a pretty good offensive mind, and he's able to excel at the bare minimum. Nebraska got a guy that on the surface appears to be fairly low maintenance. He's made the most out of his resources, and now when you give a guy resources and access to have kind of the ins and outs with the bells and whistles, you'll be anxious to see what he can do. I think the biggest challenge that he'll have is he'll have to be able to walk into the locker room and command respect right away. You've got a quarterback with playing experience under his belt. You've got a savvy group. You don't have very many seniors, but what he's got to do is rally the troops and be able to do it in a hurry.
Well, he'll get a chance tonight. From a late-night meeting with their former coach on Tuesday, it appears the Husker players found out about their new coach by way of email today. KETV News Watch 7 Thor Tripp is tracking team reaction. He joins us live from Lincoln. Thor?
Yeah, Nebraska football officially has its 29th head coach, as the new head Husker is Mike Riley. I was here in Lincoln all afternoon, and the overwhelming sensation from the players is that they're just happy that this search is over. The guys and the rest of the team will meet with Coach Riley tonight at 7:15 here right behind me, and during the day they spent their time just trying to get to know their new head man.
He just seems like a great guy. We don't really know much about him, honestly, so we'll see.
I'm just excited, glad they made this decision this quickly. I'm just looking forward to the new experiences and everything that's going forward.
Do you know anything about him at all?
Not much, but we'll get to know him obviously as a new head coach, and we're all looking forward to it.
Nah, I'm just ready to go to the meeting. Yes, sir. So You know anything about him at all? You're kind of from a West Coast guy. He was out at Oregon State.
Yeah, I know about him.
What do you know about him?
Just he coached at Oregon State, not that much.
Well, plenty of reaction on social media, as you can imagine. Freshman DeMornay Pearsonell saying on Twitter, quote, "Playbook, please, back to ball," and he's excited. Kicker Drew Brown saying as well, "Love this hire, let's get to work." And defensive back Daniel Davies saying, quote, "Negativity is not a good look, man. If that's our coach, I support him 100. And I talked to Davey in the hallway this afternoon as well. He's excited about the new opportunity on defense, on offense as well. A lot of the wide receivers ready to go. A pro-style offense with Coach Riley, so we'll see how that translates here. But as for tonight's meeting, the players excited to get to know their new head man. Most of the guys giving them a good chance. So, Andy, it'll be interesting to see the reception. We'll have more on that coming up tonight at 10.
All right, thank you very much, Thor Tripp, reporting live in Lincoln. And we're just getting started. Still ahead, more reaction on today's hire, including the other side of the story, the Oregon State side of the story, plus our Big Red Zone insider, Sean Callahan, standing by with his take, including what this decision really means to recruiting players to Nebraska. He recruited players to Corvallis and was successful. Can he do it here in Lincoln?
I want to ask you, though, Icor said his reason for getting rid of Bo was he didn't win the games that mattered. We know Riley's record. Could the real reason be bringing Riley here a PR thing, the difference in personalities?
Well, I think, number one, it is a good move in terms of maybe moving the program in a different direction. It's tough to talk about this without appearing like we're banging on Bo. We don't want that to be the case.
Sure.
What we're saying is that this is a different direction, a different persona. And yes, he's won some big games. He's also lost some big games. But I think in the future of the program, a 61-year-old head coach who's seen it all, it's probably a good step.
All right. Thanks, Andy. We're just getting started, right? Well, from players to the people in power, Nebraska Board of Regents wants the details about the hiring process.
Regent Hal Dobb tells us he won't comment on the hiring of Riley until he gets more information from the university.
I read good things about this individual, but I don't know him, I haven't met him, and don't know enough about him, so I'm cogitating a bit.
Well, mixed feelings among the Husker fans. Some excited, some worried about Riley's record. KETV News Watch 7's Melissa Fry is live with that. Melissa?
Husker fanatics could soon see Big Red Riley gear. But for now, a lot of opinions, a lot of questions. Can Mike Riley lead the Big Red to victory?
You got to give it to anybody who's willing to come and give it their shot.
As a good Husker fan, I'm very optimistic that we'll find a good man who can do a good job.
Mike Riley. You'll have to Google him.
I will. I don't know much about him at all.
Mike Riley from Oregon State.
Literally every person in the place was on their phone, and I think they're, Mike Riley and Oregon State, and I don't know if a lot of people saw that coming.
Maybe if you follow all college football.
Evidently he runs a pretty wide open offense, which I don't know if that's going to work here in Nebraska.
And here, we're all about Husker wins.
The record doesn't mean everything.
Will Riley's experience be enough?
A top college coach, a Division I program, and he also had experience coaching for the Chargers in the pro level.
Looking forward, fans keep their expectations high and hope Riley has what it takes and some thick skin, too.
I think, unfortunately, anybody who walks through the front door is going to be scrutinized because we are so passionate.
So, what do you think about the new head Husker? Log on to KETV.com right now. Cast a vote for our poll question. It's up now on the left side of the home page. Reporting live at Husker Hounds near 84th and Center, Melissa Fry, KETV, Newswatch 7.
And stay with KETV and KETV.com for updates to this developing story. We'll be live in Lincoln tomorrow morning on First News starting at 4:30. That leads right up to our live coverage of Mike Riley's introductory press conference. That's at 9 a.m. We'll also stream that on our KETV mobile app.